The Journey of a Civil War Slave. Hey Eli, take these beers up to the house.
Yeah, okay. Hey, did you hear that?
I did. Let's go see what it is.
You see this, you filthy animals? We don't live in the North. Slavery is legal. This is what happens when you try to escape. This is only a minor punishment. Next time I catch one of you darn slaves trying to escape, I'll kill you on the spot. You know why you gotta be here? Because you're making me filthy rich. That's why. Get back to work. I just don't understand why them Yankees can't get that.
Someone ought to teach them big slave owners a lesson.
Little did poor Eli know there was already a rebellion organized in the North.
We should escape, Timothy. But what if we get caught, Eli? You know them Yankees will take any one of us back down here, and who knows what Master will do then.
Why'd they have to make that godforsaken law in the first place?
What did the Yankees do anyways?
Well, I heard that they got to return us. Master is pretty pleased.
Is it worth it?
Yes, definitely. And if we escape through the broken fence,
Are you still talking about that escape thing? Listen here, Eli. If you think you're going to escape this place and stay up there, then you've got another thing coming. Now get back to work before Master comes back.
Yes, I will. And I heard that the South's planning to split from the North. Maybe in a couple of months I'll be able to stay in the North worry-free.
You's just dreaming. Even if we split, the Master would just be meaner to us. Now get back to work before I get Master myself.
That's so unfair. Why can't the North just let the South move?
I don't know. The Yankees are dumb. They're just making this worse for us slaves.
You're just scared to go, that's what.
I ain't scared. I just know how dangerous this is.
I got a plan, Timothy. Come on.
But what about that bleeding Kansas thing, Eli? What about all them people getting killed? What if we start one of them revolutions here? What about Ma and Pa? They'd be killed if we started a rebellion. I ain't gonna start no godforsaken rebellion, and I'm sure not letting you start one.
Why? Why shouldn't we?
Because different views always end bad. The bleeding Kansas thing was because two different people wanted two different things.
Well, how is anything ever gonna get any better if we don't rebel?
You know what? You're right.
Yes, let's do this.
Go to bed.
Timothy, wake up! Timothy!
What do you want, Eli?
It's time to go, Timothy. We have to go now. It's now or never, man.
I don't know about this, Eli.
Don't tell me you're getting cold feet, Tim, because I ain't leaving without you.
Okay.
Timothy, quit being so loud. We're gonna get caught.
I know I heard something. You slaves are caught now, and I'm gonna get you.
Gosh darn it, Eli, I told you. Go on, get out of here before you get caught, too.
I ain't going nowhere, Tim. I'm staying right here.
Now I told you all darn slaves that you're my property and that you can't leave this plantation unless I sell you. We Southerners didn't start this godforsaken war so you slaves could run up to them Yankees. Now get back to your sleeping quarters. Now!
I told you we'd get caught.
Shut up!
Several days later.
Eli, what are you doing? We aren't going to be able to escape after what happened last time.
Man, I don't care if you aren't coming, but I'm getting out of here.
What are you doing, you dumb slave? Get back in there.
I'm getting out of here.
I'm free!
Fortunately for Eli, he escaped slavery and went up to the North. We joined him several months later in the Union Army.
So what's the matter this time? Why are we even here? Well, I heard they're trying to get an agreement on whether we should import and export guns and food and stuff. Tell you the truth, it sounds kind of silly to me.
You're right, it is really silly. Why won't the South just not import and export and let the Union men do what they want?
I don't know. They just can't seem to get along. It sure would be nice if they could, though.
Alright, let's get to fighting.
Ah!
Soldier, what's your name?
Eli. My name is Eli.
Oh, Eli, why do they have to do this to us?
Well, we gotta fight for what we need, man. We can't just talk everything out in big fancy buildings. We have to fight and show them we mean business.
You're right. Eli, promise me something. Promise me you'll always fight for what's right and you won't stop till you get it.
Okay, I promise. Is this the end?
Stand down, soldier. Breathe. It's time to relax.
And at that moment, Eli closed his eyes and took his last breath. When Eli joined the army, he knew of all the risks. Still, he sacrificed his life even though he wouldn't become known throughout the country. Eli died a hero. He showed self-sacrifice countless times and changed the lives of many.
Several years later, after the Civil War. Sometimes heroes don't always get recognized. It's the heroes that know this and still plunge into the face of war to help that are true heroes, though. Sure, there's big heroes, ones nationally recognized, but sometimes we forget we wouldn't have won the war without the smaller heroes, the one who are selfless, the one who sacrifices themselves for many things. It's unbelievable, really. The face of a hero, how they fade into the dirt along with their life. Most of the times, heroes like these, they know the risk, and they take it. These people are what make the war. They decide whether or not we're gonna win or not. Due to human nature, we can't always avoid war. But luckily, thanks to those who care, thanks to those who want to live, who want to learn, who wants to help the world, we're able to win, and we're able to bring the world to a better place. Unlike many other people, these faceless heroes, the ones who got forgotten, the ones who are left behind, the ones whose memories fade along with their presence, these are the best heroes out there. Sure, there's Harriet Tubman, there's many others, but even though they're great, even though they show what war was like, we have to remember those who sacrifice themselves, those who don't care whether or not they're going to be recognized for who they are, for what they did. We have to remember those who sacrifice with nothing in return, the ones who give without any knowledge or recognition of a reward afterwards. These are the heroes that help us win the war. Tonight is the night for heroes who weren't recognized. Tonight is the night where we recognize them and we remember them.